Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dora Munyiba. If you're new here, kindly consider subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. Yeah, so guys, I know I have not been posting. Yeah, so much has been happening to me for the past 2 months, and so I had to take a short break. A 2 months break. But I think right now I'm settled. Yeah, so right now we are good. Right now we are good. So we are back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back, guys. Yeah, so guys, I really missed you. I missed you so much. Like I missed shooting videos. I missed being in this kind of setup. Is it a setup or setting? Setup. Yeah. I missed being here. I missed talking to you. And I missed the camera. Like, I missed everything. And right now, I think I am back full force. Yeah. So, guys, today's video is about, okay, I'm going to talk about my real life experience as a firstborn. Yes, I know. Most of you guys think that I'm a lastborn. Yeah, according to my previous reviews, most people tell me like I look like a lastborn, but I'm not. I'm a firstborn, and I'm so proud to be a firstborn. Yeah. So guys, today I'm going to talk about most of the times you guys talk about the pros and forget about the cons. Like you're trying to cover up. Today I'm not going to cover up anything here. I'm going to call a spade a spade. Okay? Yeah, so I'm going to talk about the cons of being a firstborn. Yeah, and there are many of them. But sitasema kila kitu. I'll just mention a few. Yeah, just a few zenye najua. Okay? Yeah, and guys, don't take it serious, Don't take it serious. Some things are not to be taken serious. Okay? Yeah, but anyways, I'm going to talk about everything that I know, that I have experienced. Okay? Yeah, so guys, sit down, enjoy the video. Kindly watch the video until the end. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. And if you are a firstborn, just comment down below. Give your sweet comment down below. What do you think? Or how does it feel being a firstborn? Just comment down below. Okay? Yeah. So guys, the first con is I think sometimes we as firstborns, we lack freedom a lot. We do lack freedom. What do I mean? I mean, sometimes our parents are too overprotective just to let us go outside and explore the world on our own. For example, let me say this. When I was in primary school, my primary school didn't have a school bus. So there used to be inter-school games. Is that how they are called? Inter-school games? Yeah. And again, my school didn't have a big track. So we used to go to the neighboring school. Okay? Like kila mtu angejisort kivyake vile atafika, now that the school didn't have transport service, didn't cater for the transport services. Okay? Yeah, so every time there were games, I always knew that I will not attend because my mom was very strict about it and she never let me go for the games. Why? Because I didn't have anyone to take care of me if I went. And by then I didn't understand why she was always strict about it. So tulikuwa tunakosana sana, like when I was young, mi nilikuwa kichwa ngumu, yani ile kichwa ngumu. So I remember one day my mom, I remember I was in class 6. Was it class 6? Class 8, and still my mom couldn't allow me to go for games. Imagine. So I remember this one day my mom was going to the market. So nikangoja akatoka. So when she left, I also left. I went for the games. And you remember, when you're going for games, you must have bucket for lunch. But I didn't have, I just left. Now that my mom was so strict about it and didn't want me to leave for the games, and I really, really wanted to go. So now I left. I also left the house, and I knew, like nikitoka hapo, I had already prepared myself psychologically that nikirudi nikuchapwa tu, so I was ready. So when I came back, nilichapwa. Anyways, so what I'm trying to mean is, sometimes if you are a firstborn, you don't have a bigger sibling to take care of you. Sometimes you miss out a lot. You don't explore. You miss out because, anyway, I didn't understand. By then, I didn't understand why my mom was so strict about it, and she didn't want to let me go out. But right now, I understand. I understand it, and thank you so much to my mom. And guys, let me tell you one thing. Now that my mom never allowed me to get out of the house, I grew up to be an introvert. Let me say that. Honestly, I grew up to be an introvert because even when I go home, I usually don't have friends to hang out with. Like, if I go home, I'll stay at home. I'll never go socialize with neighbors or something. No, I don't do that. I just stay at home. I grew to be an introvert. Let me say that. Yeah. Another con is, sometimes we as firstborns, we tend to be try and error kids. Try and error kids. Do you get me? What I mean is, for example, let me give an example. So when I was in primary school, I went to a day school. Yeah. So I always wanted to join a boarding school, and I always told my dad about it. But he used to keep quiet. I don't know why. And he was working. He had the money. He was working. He had the money. So I don't know why. I don't know why he did take me to a boarding school, and I really wanted to join a boarding school. Okay? I still don't understand until today. I still don't understand why he didn't take me to a boarding school. Yeah, but the rest of my siblings, they've gone to boarding schools, they've gone to national schools. I mean, in my family, I'm the only kid who never went to a boarding school in primary school. And also, for my secondary school, I didn't go to a national school, unlike my siblings. So, anyways, even if I didn't go to a boarding school, or even if I didn't go to a national school, I really didn't make my parents proud because I didn't fail my exams. I scored a good grade. Yeah. So, guys, another con is high expectations, maybe from the parents or from the siblings. And you see, guys, when people are expecting something high from you, you always have this pressure to set the standards. Like, your standards, you have to keep the standards high. Okay? Yeah, so let me give an example. When I was in high school, I was a bookwormer. Let me tell you why. Because from my village, very few people joined universities. Like, you'll find that one or two people joined university. So there was this notion like joining a university is very hard, like it's not such an easy thing. So I wanted to change the narrative. Okay, so I studied very hard because I wanted to set the face for my siblings. Okay, and also to change the narrative in the village. Okay, yeah, so that's why I was a bookwormer. I had this pressure ya kusoma sana ndo ni join university. Yeah, so that and I also believe that okay, our parents used to instill this thing in our minds that um, vile umejibeba, that's the same road your siblings will follow. Okay? Yeah, so I wanted to set a, a face, like I wanted to be an example, a good role model for my siblings. So I studied hard just to get good grades to join the university. And I actually did. Guys, another thing is if you are a firstborn, let me talk about money. Let me talk about money. Yeah. So if you only depend on your parents, like you don't have a bigger sibling who is working, who is earning, who can support you financially, like you are doomed. You are doomed. Kama mzazi wako hana do, what will you do? Guys, utateseka. I remember this time I was in campus. Yeah, so my dad was very tight financially, and my mom also. So guys, I didn't have anyone else to 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 support me pocket wise. So guys, it was tough, tough for me. I remember someday I didn't have tokens. And my dad was very tight. My mom was very tight, and I didn't want to bother them. So I just called my cousin, and also I don't like borrowing money from my relatives or something like that. I don't like me spendi kabisa. Yeah, so I really had to do that because hata sapa sikuwa nayo. It was really tough. So sometimes when you have a bigger sibling who is earning or he or she doesn't earn, at least anaweza kutafutia kwa mabeshte zake ama kitu kayo. So sometimes you have to learn on how to depend on yourself. If your parents are not there for you, what will you do? Sometimes it's tough, but that's when you wake up to figure it out for yourself because you must survive. So guys, another con is if you're not very open to your parents, it might be a doom for you. Sometimes we as firstborn, we don't have a bigger sibling to consult some things. Me, I don't share everything with my mom. So yeah, so I feel like it's kind of a disadvantage because nowadays you don't trust everyone. Like utaenda ulize msee kitu, but yes, atakuadvise, but after that, she'll be left sharing your stories with other people. And I know your sister or your brother cannot do that. So I feel like, yeah, we as firstborn, if you don't have a bigger sibling to consult some things, you just keep it for yourself. Just figure it out for yourself. And I think sometimes consulting is good. Yeah, sometimes consulting is good. You know, getting ideas or opinions from other people is so good. Talk about pressure. Talk about the pressure. So right now I'm talking about the pressure. Sometimes we have the pressure to, okay, yes, I know my parents have a house, but when I look at it, that is not their dream house. So sometimes we have this pressure to just to make our parents comfortable under their roof. So we get this pressure to build for them a dream house and just to make them comfortable under their roof. Now that they gave me education, they gave me food, now I depend on myself. Yeah, it's a form of appreciation. So we always have that pressure to make them happy, to make them proud. Okay? Yeah. So I don't know kama mnakuanga na hiyo pressure, but me I have that pressure. I have that pressure and it's a good pressure, because me I think it gets me out of my comfort zone. Like I have to work really hard to get this money to make my parents proud. You know? Yeah, it's a good pressure. Totally, it's a good pressure. It's a good pressure. Even though I'm putting it here as a con, but it's a good pressure. Talking about the pressure again, pressure to be a role model. Like kuna watu hawapendi kukuwa role models, but for me, It's not a bad thing. Let me tell you one thing. In my village, most of the girls used to get married early, like umaliza class 8 na umeenda kuolewa. So for me, I always wanted to change the narrative. I didn't want that to happen to me because I really wanted to make my parents proud, and I also wanted to be a role model for my siblings, for my sisters. Okay? And now that I never got married after class 8 and I went to school, I scored well, I went to university. Yeah, that is the phase that I created for my siblings, and actually that is what's happening to them right now, and I'm so proud. Yeah. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed the video, and if you are a firstborn, I want you to give your sweet comments down below. How does it feel for you to be a firstborn? Is it really a good pressure, or is it a bad pressure? What do you think about it? Guys, I need your comments down below. Also, don't forget to like the video. Okay, yeah, share the video, and also subscribe. And guys, see you on the next one. Okay, bye bye.